What's up, boss?
Yo, what's up?
What is up? Nice, nice. All right, so you are the co-founder of o1.exchange, building a
O1.
terminal.
O1.exchange.
O1.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where we got to start, brother, because we are fascinated, and I think the theme of the show is this idea of competing uh, in increasingly crowded markets, standing out, big opportunities. A lot of people chasing I think the exchange is one of the best business models you could probably have in crypto. And so a lot of people chasing it, and I'm very interested in the dynamics that exist there and how you think about standing out. And I'll say, we even tagged the wrong O1. So not only are you building in a category that has a lot of competition, you literally have another company named pretty much the same thing. And is it 01 versus O1, the distinction there? And I can't figure that out apparently on it. So let's start off. I'm very curious about the opportunity that you saw that has led you to build this exchange product.
Totally. I mean, this is the competition. We just gotta stand out. As of us, my co-founder and I, we are hardcore engineers, but also we are degen traders. So, I mean, we actually both are hardcore AI engineers. We spend most of the time, just building AI models and applications in larger companies and unicorns. But then the thing is, we make all our bags in crypto. So we ended up getting one of the term sheet, when we were hacking together, and then we started a crypto company, as two AI engineers. And, we pivoted into the product April this year because we saw a crack opening, in the space, and basically we just go from there, and then, quickly ramping up, the user base and the traction. But yeah.
What was the crack opening or wedge that you saw?
I mean, at the time, like April this year, the Fairchild and Boax teams are getting checked out. It's like sort of we're the more long-term oriented, funders who are actually just heads down, really good at, keep building, eating the glass, serving the user base. And, that's our unfair advantage. So we also saw that Axiom is riding on the ways up, and, they're gonna have a better competitor. Yeah.
I mean, can you give us, what's like the easiest way to understand how 01 is differentiated from Axiom or the other exchange or trading terminal products?
Yeah, O1 again, please. So basically, just
O1.
I mean, dude, I literally did a mental pause to make sure I got it right, and I fucking got it wrong. God damn.
I was trying to search for it too, and I did the mental math. I mean, brother, this is a problem.
I mean, the thing is, we have more noise on Twitter, so I don't think it's a big problem. I mean, there are tons
You're
of
number
companies.
two in
Ignore
Google
us.
search.
We're just idiots. We're just
I
idiots.
mean, we are idiots
No.
for sure, but we're trying to reflect that back here, I think.
No. Well, I mean, Axiom, they are. I mean, they also have multiple, competing products with the same name. So it's,
Yeah.
the products stand itself, so it doesn't matter. Right.
Yeah. So
But I mean, but we're on-chain Robinhood. So over time, like you think of it, right? Like Axiom has only been here for about 20th month for the product lifespan, the lifespan of the company. For us, it's been only like at the month 7 of a product in the company as well. So it's like, it's so early compared to say, when we're at the month 70, of where we are, things would going to be massively diverging, right? So it doesn't really matter, like your Binance or your OKX or your Upbit or your Coinbase, like probably looks the same at month 7, but month 70, I mean year 7, like it's going to be very different. So there's no point in comparing, sort of on a feature to feature basis right now, right? The most important thing is the team, the direction, how fast you're going, and that's it.
So give us a sense of the direction then. Like, what does this product look like over the next few years?
So we are on-chain Robinhood. So think of it as, trading, all assets basically in a very advanced way in a single terminal. And also this is the place for you to socialize and trade. Well, also it even sounds the same. Come on, like like the FOMO, like it's trade and socialize in the same place, but
Right.
just follow us and then, stay with us, in our journey together, and then keep trading with us, join our O1 trading community, and then, you'll find
So
out.
the argument you're making here is like we're going to do the hard work of out executing everybody else. We're going to ship faster. We're going to listen to our users more. Over the long run, that is how you stand out and build a compounding product. Is that fair?
That's right. Exactly.
Nice. I'm intrigued by this idea of of rewards. It feels like there's a bunch of different approaches teams have taken to try to play this incentive game to, as a top of funnel marketing approach. Some are sort of leaning into points and this sort of idea of a token coming. Curious about your approach with rewards and fee sharing.
So industry standard is 1%, but then different terminals or different exchanges basically offer different rebates, cashback, referrals, right? I mean, for us, it's like just we'll win with a better product, but then we offer 40 or 40, 42% referral fee, and that's sort of the industry leading. It's higher than Padre and Axiom.
Nice. And are you sort of matching that with, like, is this for KOLs? Is this like the way that you go get the sort of timeline dominance, or?
So we just do users itself. We don't actually do exclusive deals for KOLs. So it's 45% cashback and then 41% referral fee. So just a good Ponzi of the referral structure and the rewards as well.
I'm curious where you see AI coming into the trading world with your area of expertise. I imagine it's something you guys spend a lot of time thinking about.
So we've been thinking about sort of basically cursor for trading. You have a sidebar with different, AI inputs, and then basically pull up all the knowledge base, sort of like, you have a little perplexity, inside. We could always do it, but the thing is like, what's for it, right? The most important thing is it's the best place to execute a trade. And then, like there are a lot of fluffs about it. It might help to research the token, but the ultimate pro traders just wouldn't like it. It's a lot of the fluff around, icing around the cake.
I mean, do you buy the idea that like agents are going to be doing a lot of trading in the future? Or you think it's going to be more kind of AI assisted kind of trading strategies that humans are ultimately going to execute?
I think there's a lot of really hot narratives around it. Probably a lot of good token market fit, but not sure about the product market fit. But that's something that we're excited to explore as well, because the idea actually started with text to trading. So basically, input a text, and then turn into it, sort of singly like hosted, deployed trading algorithm, so that it's good for AFK, right? Let's say you go to Bloombot for a few of the earliest AFK, sniping bot, basically script the Twitter and then just snap in. So for us, the original intention is this. But then we find is, you basically convert text to, some graph representation language, and then basically into trading strategies. Yes, we can do it. And then, but the thing is, it's actually more efficient to just, programmatically set up, because there are only this many, trading execution strategies.
Tell us about your decision to focus on the base ecosystem and kind of lean into Zora.
We are super bullish on base. I mean, our team thesis, one of the bet is base is going to be, basically the number one chain in the next 3 years. So compared to some of other chains, base is more fundamental driven, focusing on long-term users and users instead of short-term, highly competitive like PvP users or some watch traders on other chains. So this fundamental driven, long-term oriented, focusing on creator just really draws.
Interesting. Do you have a hot? Is sort of the base token success bundled up in your belief that base will be like a dominant network in the future?
Base token success or Zora tokens, what you're saying?
Base. I mean, I think I'm interested. I guess I'm just generally fascinated with thinking about how a base token gets done and sort of the impact that has on sort of why people choose to build there and sort of the long-term value of that network.
I mean, Coinbase is the US exchange. Like, I mean, there are a lot of exchanges that have great wealth effect. Abed, Binance, right? But then the thing is, Coinbase is only compliant central exchange, and then they have unlimited resource to inject 100 200 million dollar worth of liquidity into the market, and this is just crazy. Yes.
So regardless of whether there's a token there or not, you think there's just going to be a ton of opportunity in that ecosystem?
Absolutely. I mean, also a lot of opportunity for the token as well. Like, for users looking for the token, I mean, come to o1 to trade. Yes.
Does O1 have a token, or how do you see that fitting into your strategy?
Yeah, we'll have a token because token is an important way to drive and just build up the community. So we have already have a great community, but then if you see sort of how people love Hyperliquid, like sort of the Dune dashboard and DeFi Llama, like just they go upwards with the token. Like we have a token as well and have the value accrued to a token. There are just so many shit shows around a lot of companies equity getting acquired and just tokens, all of that. So we're gonna do some, set ourselves with a good example as the crypto fund in the space with integrity. So we're gonna do something about it publicly. But yeah.
I'm curious how you're thinking about timing for something like that. Is that a thing you want to do earlier, or a thing you want to wait till you have some certain metrics or inflection point before you do?
So actually, our company is already having the first profitable month last month, and we got tons of investor outbound, like last month as well. But it's like this month seems the traction is trending downwards a little bit because the market is kind of wrecked, right? And it's normal, like it's cyclical. But overall, just long term, it's trending upward. It's sort of like there are a lot of step functions connecting.
Hmm.
And what's happening is, we'll launch a token, and we're thinking about before the base token drop because we can get the most attention, and then with all the attention sort of basically built into a flywheel. If you look at our current product compared to where we are, I mean, we are the month 7 for again. So it's like, basically since we started the first line of code, and we already profitable last month. So hopefully that tells you a bit about our quick execution as well. And then our product is already much better in so many dimensions compared to competing product Padro and Axiom. Yeah. By the way, so speaking of trading terminal competition, there actually aren't that many competitors that are real competitors because they're a great product like GMG and Axiom, and but product like Photon and Boax are already sort of done, right? But then if you look at the actual current meta, the current trading terminals, they're probably about like 4 to 5 trading terminals, and
Right.
then each with some focus. If you look at GMGN, it's very heavy like data labeling, awesome data labeling, awesome features. If you look at Axiom, it's Solana based, and just heavy Solana based users. Their BSC volume is actually not picking up. If you look at other trading terminals, for example, Definitive, they're more like institutional based. So each with a focused, and just each just writing on the particular meta. And then how it works is that some trading terminal is acquiring some users on certain chains, and these users on these chains are rotating over to other chains. So sort of with distinct focus, and then each one would have some clear back because users in different ecosystem have different takes.
Yeah, it's a massive category, a ton of money flowing through it. So I think you guys did a $4.2 million round in the end of summer there with Coinbase Ventures and Alliance.
Yeah,
so
that's
7
right.
months in, got a bunch of money, have a very clear roadmap ahead. What is like? I'm curious what your focus is over the next, say next quarter or so.
Our next quarter is just keep expanding to other chains and then make the existing experience better. And then we will roll out Monad and BSC coming up, and also we are focusing on keep optimizing trading experience on Base. You can already trade on Base like on Solana trenches, but then we're adding a tons of detailed support for a lot of token setups and a lot of things that have never been done before by any other product in the space.
Nice. So I guess the answer here is I need to go try the product. I've gone to the website a few times, and then it's like makes me sign up right away before I get to see anything. And I've been one of your bouncing users, but now that I stare into your eyes here and I see your confidence in saying you just got to try it, bro, try it, you will see the difference. You'll get me over there as a user. So really appreciate you hopping on today, man. Good to catch you early in the journey here. It's obviously a huge category, and yeah, I think it's fun to see the nuances that you see and sort of the lanes that are opening up there from a competitive perspective. Because I think for those of us that are not thinking about the dynamics of terminals every single day of every single waking hour, there's probably a lot that we miss. So thanks for hopping on, and yeah, let's check back in with you as you move into the next phase of your growth.
Absolutely. Stay with us in the O1 journey together, and thanks for having me.
All right, brothers.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Peace.
Take care.